Okay, folks. Hello and welcome once again to Hit It With a Hammer plays Guild of Thieves by Magnetic Scrolls. Welcome everybody. We're at a full complement apart from Svandis, who I gather is going to be joining us at some point when she gets back. And we had a mixed game last week. We kind of got stumped at the end at the dice puzzle. Couldn't figure out what to set the dice to in order to open the case. Rosie wasn't here last week, and of course, later that evening when Rosie watched the after Rosie had watched the stream back again, she did indeed suggest the thing that turned out to be the correct answer. So we have now solved that. We solved it within about 2 hours of finishing the stream last week. So that's the first thing that we're going to go and investigate. Obviously, you know, as usual, in between sessions, I've gone and tried a bunch of things out. Nothing is really, I can't remember all the things that I tried, but nothing has resulted in any kind of breakthrough. We still don't know how to get the honey or open the safe in the castle, or we don't know what the toilet is for, or what the toilet paper is for, or the anti-cube, but presumably that will kind of become clear. But yeah, I'm still worried that it feels like we should have everything we need to solve the honey problem and the safe problem, but we just can't. However, I did discover that we can take certain treasures out of the castle without being caught by the gatekeeper by using the loot. So one of the things that I did was I tried looting across the edges of our map, and it didn't work. I tried looting over the river, and obviously we tried looting over the lake from the boathouse and from the yellow dice room last week, and I tried looting over the moat, and it turns out that we can loot south from by the moat, but of course we drop everything that we're carrying but not things that we're wearing. So I just want to show you this. So I went back and restarted the game and got to the point where we had the loot and the dress, and so here we are, you know, by the moat, wearing the dress and the diamond ring. I figured out we can also take the gum if it's in our mouth. If we're chewing the gum, that will remain with us as well. But of course, the gum isn't a treasure anyway, so we can just take that out of the castle through the usual route. So anything else that we need that isn't a treasure, we can just take out of the castle and dump, and then go back into the castle and do what I'm about to do now. So as you can see, we're wearing the dress. If I play the lute and then sing, can I remember it? Urfanor Pendra. We levitate and then we go south. We float across the moat to the other side, and we're at the scrub. After a few seconds of floating, we fall back to the ground with a heavy bump. We don't get any points for doing this. And I have no idea what we might do with the dress or the diamond ring on the other side of the moat. But here we are at the scrub, and if we go west and north, we get back into the gatehouse, and the gatekeeper immediately accosts us and throws us into the moat where we drown. So yeah, maybe it's important. I'd hoped that maybe the dress was part of the solution for the honey puzzle, and that we could use all the chiffon on the back of it to cover our head or something, but that does not appear to be the case. I can't get anything sensible out of it. I've spent hours trying stuff. So unless anybody's got a good idea of something that I haven't tried, if what's in the case in the white room is just a treasure and not anything that will help us solve these other puzzles. I am at the point where I think we need to look it up in the hint book.
So the gum stays with us when we levitate.
Yes. If we're chewing it.
That would allow us to stick something at a height, perhaps?
So I'm not sure. It's not clear whether we're really levitating very high at all. You know, when we levitate, we're only just above the ground, so we can levitate over water for a short distance. We can levitate over the hot coals. That also works. But of course, we drop everything in the process of doing that. But I can't think of anything we've come across that's out of reach, that we can't, that's too high for us to get to.
And you were trying to scare the gravedigger, weren't you, by levitating around him, but that wasn't working.
That didn't work either. Yeah, so that's the other area that I don't know if there's a puzzle, if we need to dig up the three bears' graves, but the gravedigger's preventing us.
It must be.
Got to be something, isn't it?
Surely.
I mean, what's the spade for?
Well, no, exactly.
So
sorry, Chris, I don't know whether I missed it. Did we try wearing the dress to approach the grave digger? We did.
Okay. Yes, I did. Yes.
Yeah.
I tried saying boo. I tried. I did everything I could to behave like a ghost wearing a designer dress with a stripy shirt underneath.
I'm not sure we need to know anymore.
Nothing worked. I mean, it's possible that I just missed it, right? So many times in the past, we've been on the right track and we just haven't hit quite the right combination. So if we do use hints and it turns out that we had the right idea at some point, we just missed the right combination of words, then I won't feel too bad about it. But
I totally agree.
I think this is where we are.
Yeah.
Let's go to the dice thing.
Yeah, let's do the dice thing. Okay, so I'm going to restore. I think our save game 3 is the most advanced one we have. Okay, we're on 350 points. We're in the entrance hall. I think we're carrying everything that we need. I mean, all we need is the horseshoe, really. And the succulents. So, yeah, we can go and do that and see what's in the case. So, south.
Did you try putting the anti-cube down the chute?
We can't put the anti-cube... Oh, yes, no, I did try it, and it just comes out. I thought maybe that would be something weird would happen because it's the anti-cube. But no, I did try putting it down, and it just comes out in a rubbish bag, and we can pick it back up again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, there's not many things we can do with the anti-cube at all, but putting it somewhere and picking it back up again is like the only thing that we can do.
Well, just wondering whether, if it's an anti-cube that annihilates something else of a cube shape, whether just pushing it or touching it, or like a safe, for example, if that's a cube. Maybe it will just annihilate the safe and it will just leave the, I don't know. I'm sorry, just.
I mean, it's not a terrible idea.
That sounds like a perfectly valid straw to be clutching at.
Oh. Can't. I mean, we can put
touch safe with anti-cube, or I don't know.
Being an object of a slightly different universe, I'm unsure of how to do that to the anti-cube.
Well, we can hit it. We know that we can hit things.
Yeah, hit safe with anti-cube. No. We can't drop it either.
Huh.
Hmm.
Okay. Sorry. Right. Dice.
I mean, it's probably the correct answer. We just can't figure out the right combination of words.
Maybe. Or maybe it's to get the bank vault open.
Yeah. That's a really good... It was a really good idea. Still a really good idea. Rub succulents on feet. West. Up. The boathouse. So we're now at 360 points. So this is the total number of points that we know about. And then we go southeast, get die. Southeast to the White Room, northeast, get die. Southwest, southeast, get die. Northwest, southwest, get die. Northeast, and now we have all the dice. And we rub horseshoe. Maybe rub. There's a lot of rubbing in this game. Maybe we need to rub the safe with the anti-cube. Rub horseshoe. And then roll dice. The flash and a bang. Which number do we want? So the answer. I never got round to explaining what the answer is. Hey, Svandis. The answer. So, here is our map. This is the map of the whole game. And up here, these are the dice rooms. The white room in the middle, yellow, blue, red, and green. We had a whole bunch of different theories about the order. And whether these colours related to the rainbow room or the Wobniar room and those kind of things, but actually the answer is that the room layout is in the shape of a 5. It's 5 pips. So it's just the geography of the rooms are 5 pips, and so the solution, assuming it still works and it's not random, is that we set all of the dice to 5. And then put them all in the correct order. So put red die in first slot. Put green die in second slot. Put blue die in third slot. Put yellow. Put yellow die in fourth slot. With all the correctly numbered dice in their respective slots, the clasp on the case dissolves magically.
And we got 30 points.
And we got 30 points for doing that. Gosh, I didn't realise this when we tried this solution last week. Wow. So, open case, I guess. Unlock case. Oh, okay. It contains a plastic die. The plastic die closely resembles the one found in your packaging.
Okay.
Well, it can't be a treasure.
Well, why don't you roll it?
Now roll that die
and try to get a 3.
and try to get a 3.
That the number on the packaging.
Which is the number that doesn't exist.
Doesn't exist. Okay, yes, Golden Fairy. Which number do you require? The die lands with a blank-faced uppermost.
Can you put the anti-cube inside the case?
The anti-cube is now inside the opaque case. Can't open or close it anymore. It's just open.
Bloody interdimensional.
Oh.
Something.
Yes. Let's be polite. Something.
So when you told it that you wanted it to be a 3, what did it end up being? Nothing.
Blank, yeah.
But dices don't have blank sides.
But
The
the
one
dice
in-
that's in the box doesn't have a 3.
Oh, so it just is blank.
So it is blank.
Yeah, the one that comes in
Sorry.
the packaging. We were talking about this last week when you weren't here. It has all of the numbers apart from the 3, which is just a blank. Which is just blank.
So if you roll it and rub the horseshoe and try and get a different number, does it work?
Yeah, we throw a 6.
Is there something crazy like swapping out one of the colored cubes for this one?
I can't figure out why we would.
I mean, can we pick the coloured dice up now?
Yeah, I mean, they're just in the slots. They're just
Yeah,
where we left
exactly.
them in the slots.
And it's unlocked it.
So, but they've served their purpose. They've unlocked the case. I could get the yellow die and replace it with the plastic one. But the case is already open.
I know, but maybe if you went into the yellow room afterwards,
Hmm.
maybe it affects the room.
If I do what, sorry?
So let's say, for the sake of argument, that you take the yellow dice out and you replace it with the plastic dice, and then we go into the yellow room, and then I don't know.
What number? What do you want me to roll it blank again, or
Or I don't know. Do we want it to be blank? Do we want it to be 5? I mean, the blank seems to be the special number, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I sort of like the idea that we're trying ideas, but I'm with Chris. I'm like, the dice has done its thing.
yeah?
Yeah.
Surely the plastic die must be for something else.
Is there a game of chance somewhere where we have to get a certain number?
That's exactly what I'm thinking, is that it's
Yeah.
do we need to go and gamble with the grave digger or something?
I can take the dice with me. But yeah, I am absolutely at a loss as to how this
Yeah.
helps us.
Do you want to save just to?
So if we put all the treasures we've got into the safe,
Yeah.
and the last time we went to the bank, the sign said it was still closed,
Not
but each time we go, it says something a bit different.
not quite enough.
Not quite
business.
enough.
I mean,
So
we could,
it's suggesting to us we need to find more treasures, isn't it?
yeah, maybe just one more treasure.
Well, what if the plastic dice is a treasure?
It's
Worth.
possible.
Is it worth trying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna save it. Yeah, I'm gonna save. I'm gonna keep on this save.
I'm trying to think of some hilarious joke about what the probability is that it's a treasure.
Southeast, south, west. Open safe. Put plastic die in safe. Ah. So I mean, in one sense, this is good. This means that we have another object that might help us solve some of the other problems that we have.
I mean, there is another sort of hint avenue that we could go down, which isn't actually asking for hints, which would be to simply look at what they think people might need hints for, which might in itself give us a
True.
clue.
Yes,
what.
we could look at. That's true. Is that cheating too much? I mean, they often add questions in as red herrings. I'm worried that we should have used the plastic die instead of the cube to make but I don't know if that would produce a dice with only a 3 on it and none of the other faces with numbers. But even so, I have no idea what to do with it. What does that what's the value of having this die? And how does it help us solve any of these puzzles that we've got? The safe, the honey.
I agree. Or the other alternative is that we just find the first hint that looks like it's something that we would like to know and do it just to see what that system does and how much of a clue it really gives you, whether it is just a hint or whether it just, The
Gravedigger is hard at work here. I mean,
play dice with Gravedigger.
at least every time you still roll it, the fairy appears. Okay, it didn't really understand that. Play dice with Gravedigger. You can't be serious. And then for each die in turn, it says, that's ridiculous, do be serious, etc. So, I mean, there's no hint or indication that the Gravedigger is interested in doing anything at all with us, let alone playing a game of chance.
I agree.
I do definitely feel like we're missing something, though. I mean, obviously we are. Maybe we need to go and play dice with a macaw or something.
Well, of the two choices of doing a bit of cheating and looking at a hint, or trying to think of everything in the game that we could possibly play dice with and trying it,
It's gonna take forever.
I'm thinking about like wearing the toilet roll now, like wrapping the
Hey?
toilet roll, like wrapping it around
Like a
us.
mummy.
It's just so stupid. I'm ashamed.
I tried that already. It doesn't understand the word wrap, so we can't wrap toilet roll around us. We can't wear the toilet roll. It's paper anyway. It's toilet paper. It's not. We can put things inside the device. I tried taking the toilet roll out and waiting for the master thief to go in to see if the master thief then asks for toilet paper. None of that works. We can put the diary in the device. We can put the paperback in the device. We can put the playing cards in the device. There are some things we can put in the device for no purpose. Nothing good happens as a result. But if you want to know which items we can put inside the toilet paper dispenser, I can tell you.
Do you still feel ashamed, Lee?
I'm less so.
Maybe more of a kindred like embarrassment, a sort of a like.
Have we tried blowing up the gravedigger?
Yes.
Really?
And that didn't work.
Of course we have.
Obviously. No. I think
Well,
I've tried blowing up, I think, every location pretty much.
And you tried blowing it up from one location away, and it still didn't affect the gravedigger.
Oh yeah, you have to blow. Obviously, you have to blow it up from. Yeah, you can
No,
as long as it's the miner bird that sets it off. You can be just one location away, and you're still fine. But yeah, it's the same as it was before. You know, the description is that it's just destroyed, but the things are still there. You can still interact with them. I tried blowing up the beehive. I tried blowing up the top of the stairs. I tried blowing up the dead end. You know, if you go northeast from the temple, there's just a staircase. It doesn't lead anywhere. Try blowing that up. Nothing happens. I mean, I'm happy to look at. In fact, in preparation for this eventuality, I have preloaded What Burglar magazine. So if you're game, I will scroll down till we get to the hints, and we can see the kind of hints we can get, or the kind of questions that we can get hints.
Let's just scroll down to the first page, and
I mean, we can also speculate whether these are in a sensible order. I mean, usually hints are in gameplay order, so the first things that you solve are at the beginning. How do I get out of the boat is the first one.
Yeah.
How do I get into the castle?
Yeah, so we know both of those.
How do I bet on the rat race? How do I placate the bear? So this is interesting that it says, how do I placate the bear?
Yeah.
Because I did look at the honey. We have one turn, right, after we open, or we have two turns after we open the hive. But I could not get away. I tried running north or running places. You can type in locations and it will take you directly there, but we can't get away from the bees by doing that.
Can you run away? Can you run away from the bear? If we release the bear and run towards the honey.
I think the last time we tried opening the cage with the bear in it just killed us immediately.
But this hint is indicating that we can placate the bear rather than just killing it.
True, but I suspect that we can placate the bear with the honey, because I did manage to look at the honey before the bees killed me, and the honey, the description is something like, it's the kind of thing that Paddington Bear would like. So it mentions Paddington Bear in the one sentence description of the honey. Looks yummy. Looks yummy enough for Paddington Bear or something like that.
I definitely remember there being something about a bear. Okay, so it's either, if we had the honey, we could use the honey rather than a fish to poison the bear or something.
Maybe.
But there's also this other thing of, if we could placate the bear and get the bear to go to the
hive, it might rip the hive apart, leaving us access to the honey without the bees. I mean, okay, we could do the hints for how do I placate the bear,
and see whether it tells us
And
anything.
see whether this gives us any kind of information that might be useful.
I mean, just do it. Because we've
Okay.
got nothing else.
Okay. Right. This might take a little bit of time.
I don't think Paddington Bear likes honey. He prefers marmalade.
Marmalade sandwiches. Exactly. That's very true. And obviously, the 3 bears and Goldilocks, the bears prefer porridge, so that's not really doesn't answer that either. Okay, I'm gonna move this over here for
Can you
now.
not copy and paste into your emulator?
I don't think I can. I don't think there's a.
Is there an option in the text, or is that only like text size?
I mean, this is all inside.
Either
the
that,
emulator.
or if you can't do it, Chris, then we can open it up here and just read out the characters.
Okay, yeah, that might be. I mean, I can copy it. Yeah, but that might actually be easier. Let me just reposition this so we can read it, and then yeah, if you want to open it and read it out to me, I need to go to goodies. Is it? No, specials. Hint. Please enter hint.
Okay.
I mean, the gatekeeper is the gambler.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to?
Hang on, I'm just going to go and show the dice to the gatekeeper.
Just a thought about the bees while you do that. Professional beekeepers, don't they use some kind of smoker or fumigator to get honey?
Yeah, I've tried making smoke as well.
Okay.
I've tried setting fire to pretty much everything in the lounge, in the fireplace. I thought maybe we could put something inside the iron bucket and carry it around to make smoke. No dice. Roll. Okay, the gatekeeper just takes us to the drawing room. We spend any time. Gatehouse. Ask gatekeeper about dice. No. Okay, alright. Go on then, Mike. What's the hint?
I'm assuming it doesn't want the brackets.
Mm.
So how do I placate the bear? Is everything is in lowercase.
Okay.
5M space CB space EV space
They're all
EV.
pairs, aren't they?
EV.
Echo Venus.
Yeah.
PU XB TB IS AV XV CX EU AU Y9 NI OG 7I YT RT EK PW XQ CA EH PM HH RH. That's the first line of 3.
Read up. Maybe that should be on Isaac Walton. . Okay, we came across Isaac Walton, didn't we?
They're meant to give us hints, not make us more confused.
Isaac Walton was an English writer, best known as the author of The Complete Angler.
Okay.
So fish.
Yeah.
So placate the bear is basically poison the fish. It's not. The answer is fish, isn't it? It's not honey.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems to be.
Okay.
Can I ask a question? All of that stuff in the entrance hall, have we put it all in the safe to check it's not treasures? There's a golden key, which sounds a lot like a treasure to me.
Yeah, I have.
It's not.
Yeah, that's not a treasure. No, there's a list in the notes of all of the things that I've tried to check if they're treasures or not.
Oh, okay.
And I think I've tested everything that's in there now. Although maybe not the wooden box with the playing cards in, but it's odd, isn't it? It's so odd. Oh, they won't fit. Yeah, I mean, we're definitely missing something here. Okay, how do I catch a fish? Where do I get a fishing rod? Why can't I open the safe? Well, that's very early for that question, isn't it?
Okay, so I've just found a website that lists the hints but has them in English, but it's hidden. So until I click a button,
Okay.
I don't see them. So I've just clicked the first hint for how do I placate a bear, and it says read up on Isaac Walton.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to click on hint 2 just to confirm?
Yeah, you might as well click on the next placate the bear hint.
So food is the spice of life, just add the spice. Third one, poison the fish.
Okay. So we've solved that. Okay. So why can't I open the safe? This is the
Yeah. So why can't I open the safe? Hint 1. Because you're not an expert safe cracker.
So do we need to read a book on safe cracking?
that is the hint that it gives, isn't it?
And we've been into a library.
Yeah, we have, but there's nothing about safe cracking in the library books.
Okay. So I just clicked on hint 2.
Oh, hold on, don't go so fast.
If we're not an expert safe cracker, is it just going to tell us to blow up the safe somehow?
Okay, I know that I shouldn't have clicked, but that's exactly what hint 2 says.
Yeah.
Oh, what? That we should blow it up?
Hint 2 is because the only thing which stands a chance of opening it is the thermonuclear device, which, we are reliably informed, is in a different realm of Korovnia.
A different realm?
I mean, we have a different universe device. Did you try blowing up the anti-cube?
Blowing it up? No. I'm not sure where to put it to blow it up, to be honest.
Well, maybe just next to, like if it was in the room with the safe, maybe it would absorb some of the. I don't know.
I have not clicked hint 3 yet.
Yeah, don't.
Is there a way to pour out some of the champagne? Oh no, we can't open it, can we? We have to shake
No.
it.
Yeah.
The opening it is literally the thing.
Opening it is the thing that blows out.
Yeah.
Can we put it in something to try to reduce its effects?
Well, like
I mean,
in the cauldron, maybe.
but we can't move the cauldron.
Or
I don't-
use the cushion.
I
from
don't
the
understand
sofa.
what you're getting at. Why do you want to reduce the effects of the
Yeah,
champagne?
neither do I.
Because it destroys the entire room, doesn't it?
But that's sort of what we want. We want it. Well, we want to sort of
Well,
focus on the safe, possibly.
The hint is that we need a thermonuclear device from another realm, isn't it? Read it again.
So the first one is because you're not an expert safecracker. The second one is because the only thing which stands a chance of opening it is the thermonuclear device, which we are reliably informed, exclamation mark, is in a different realm of Korovnia. Now, are those two clues meant to just be a case of just find a really big bomb and you'll be able to break it? Or is it literally telling us?
Oh, wait. Maybe we're supposed to stick the champagne to the safe with the gum.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, try that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you shaken it?
Why can't I? I just picked it up, didn't I? Oh shit! Sorry.
Oh, yeah. I just read back as well and went, oh, yeah.
Bloody hell! Drop all these dice.
Yeah.
You need to shake the bottle though, don't you, before sticking it?
I do. Yes. Okay. No. Okay. Maybe it's a different order. Drawing room. No, I can't think of anything else to do here. Oops. Oh, that's good timing. Oops. Yeah, the safe disappears entirely.
Did we search the area?
Or look in like one of the neighbouring rooms, or maybe it's in a different room now.
Yeah.
Seems unlikely, but
If the smoke hasn't fully cleared, when it's cleared, will we see the debris and see what was in the safe?
No, it's just the just description stays. In other locations, things don't just disappear though. It's just the safe that disappears. It's weird. Like we can stick the gum to things, but we can't stick anything then to the gum. Okay. Give us another hint, Mike.
Oh, for fuck's sake. The hint is give up.
Right. I bet the hint for how do we get the honey is the same.
So the safe's just a red herring?
Sounds like
maybe
it.
you can't open it.
What it seems to be implying. Go back into the room where the safe was and just look up.
Sorry, where the safe is?
After you've blown it up, and this,
Okay. I have to go and do that again.
yeah, I don't know. It was just that's the only other thing I can think of with the hint of give up, is that it blew it up and it's stuck to the ceiling or something.
So the hint is just give up.
Yeah, literally 2 words, give up.
Is that the final hint?
Yep.
The hints are as bad as the puzzles.
Well, when I say give up, it says, "What do you want to give up?" Like, so I'm taking it literally. Unlocking the safe? No.
Does that giving something up? Does that mean like dropping something, or?
Are you not interpreting like this safe is not crackable? We need
Yeah.
to do something else. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it is. Maybe it is just nothing.
Okay, what are the next things in the book?
Okay, so how do I get into the wine cellar? We've done that.
Yep.
The next one, just for Chris.
Oh. What do I do in the toilet? Okay.
Hint
Go on, lay it
one,
on me.
what you do in the toilet is no concern of mine.
Of course. Next.
Well, if you really want a suggestion, how about reading a book?
Are there books in there?
No, but there's one in the library. What's the final one? Is it?
There are only 2 for that one.
I'm almost certain that reading. Oh, I think
There's a diary, isn't there?
the paperback. Or I mean, there are books in the library, but we put them straight back, don't we? So you can sit on the toilet, read paperback. Oh, where is the paperback?
We take
What paperback? I don't remember a paperback.
Oh, it's still on the desk. Yeah, the reading desk in the library, there's a paperback. We read it. It says, not a lot is known about mollusks from prehistory and that many educational institutions pay large sums for well-preserved fossils of them. Okay. There's a nothing. Nothing happens, presumably. It's just a toilet. What do I do with the cauldron? We know that. How do I get into the mill? How do I get the loot? How do I stop the loot from breaking? How do I climb the slippery rope? How do I get down the thin shaft? How do I get into the undertaker's shop? How do I get past the counter? How do I open the till? Why do I keep getting buried?
Oh.
What?
So when we got into the coffin,
Casket.
we got buried, didn't we?
We did.
But we died.
Yeah, immediately. Oh, do you think we're supposed to get in there and dig our way out somehow? Oh, just to prevent me from going and having to try a whole bunch of other things with getting in the casket when we have the spade and stuff like that. Can you just click on that? Why do I keep getting buried? Hint, Mike.
Yep. The answer is, don't you think you're asking for it?
Fine. Don't get in the casket, basically.
That seems to be what it's saying.
Why does the minor bird do nothing but squawk? Because we haven't told it to say hello or hooray. How do I get rid of the snake? How do I get past the spider? I mean, we've solved so much of this. How do I get information from the macaw? How do I get the honey?
Okay, there's just one hint. Do you want to click it?
No, there's one hint. There's like... Okay,
Or maybe it's a very long hint.
go on then. The red herring, isn't it?
Probably. The text says, at the nuclear power station, collect the radioactive isotopes and deposit them in the hive. Wait for the next generation of malformed bees, which you'll find have no sting. Have we actually solved everything, but for some reason don't have all the points?
How do I cross the coloured squares? How do I open the sarcophagus? How do I cross the hot coals? How do I get the gem from the wax? How do I open the opaque case? Why can't I get inside the Bank of Korovnia? Okay.
I mean, that is what we want to know right now.
Yes. Do you know what? If we can now just get in, I'm going to be so pissed off.
We've been though, right? And it doesn't say it's open.
We haven't.
Well,
Not-
bloody hell, let's go.
Well, not since we got the die,
Aye.
because it's not a
Yeah.
treasure.
Well, I think we should go before we look at the hint.
Bank closed due to not quite enough business. It's locked. It is still locked.
There
Okay.
are 4 hints. I have not clicked any of them.
Maybe. I mean, maybe there is something. Maybe there is something that's a treasure that we don't realise is a treasure.
Have you tried putting the coloured dice in?
Didn't you have something? You had something with the dress. When you went across the moat with the dress, didn't you say you had some jewellery or something?
The
We
di-
put
the-
that in ages ago, didn't we?
Yeah, the diamond ring from inside the billiard ball.
Hmm.
Right.
It's just another thing that we can wear. But I was thinking maybe the wooden box with the playing cards in it. Maybe the box itself is a treasure.
Try it.
So I've not pressed any hints, but just looking at the final set of hints, one of them is, I think I've got all the treasure. Why haven't I won yet?
Right. Enameled on the surface of this wooden box. Okay, I don't think I put this in the safe. I might have done though. No.
What was originally in that box?
Playing
The
cards.
playing cards.
It's like 4 random playing cards, isn't it?
Mm.
And have we tried? I know that it feels weird because to me that box is really small. But have we tried putting in the heart, the spade, the diamond ring, and something that might be a club
Putting it in where?
in the box?
You can't fit anything in the box. The
Right,
box is
okay.
a tiny box with cards in it.
That's what I assumed as well. It's just that when you were reading out, or just when it said what is on the box.
One's a joker. One of the cards is a joker.
Nick's asking if we've used the anti-cube for anything. Or
No.
No, not yet.
You can't figure out anything to use it for.
It's
We
not even
tried
a
putting the
thing.
anti-cube in the night safe.
We've tried that.
I guess
Yeah.
it's not even a thing, right? It's an anti thing.
We can put it in the night safe and it just comes out in the rubbish bag. Like the other things. I mean, I can systematically just take things to the safe.
Look, we've got 2 minutes left, so do we do that or do we read the first hint of why can't we get into the bank?
Well, I assume it's going to say you need to deposit enough treasures or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean we know that, don't
We
we?
can read it. We can read a few of them, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, we are definitely, we need to get into the bank. The other clues are about what do I do when I'm in the bank. So why can't I get inside the Bank of Korovnia? First hint is because it is closed. Okay, it is safe to assume that deposits are the key to solvency. Okay, just telling us to use night safes. Yeah, okay. Nothing that we didn't know. It's basically saying we need to deposit enough treasure and then the bank will open.
Yeah.
So we've missed something then. We've missed some treasure somewhere.
Yeah. Okay. Nick reckons he knows what we're missing.
Oh, what?
Just something we've forgotten. We've maybe forgotten that thing. Piece of treasure.
Please tell us, please.
What else did I just pick up? The lamp. Trouble is,
But if we put it in and it's treasure and we get in the bank, we could probably get it back.
Yeah, but it's dark, isn't it, down here?
Yeah, it's dark.
It's dark where?
Indiana Jones reference. Well, the Indiana Jones reference was about the dice. Oh.
Putting something on some scales that was the same weight as the thing that was on it. Was that this game?
Yeah, it was about taking the dice off and replacing it with something like the anti-cube. But we tried putting the anti-cube inside the case. We didn't try putting the anti-cube on each of the podiums. But we have tried putting the plastic die in the safe.
Yeah, you did that already. And putting the plastic die in the slots seems, I mean, just as arbitrary as anything else, doesn't it? Or on the
Yeah.
other podiums, on the coloured podiums.
Were the podiums numbered at all?
Don't think
No,
so.
but they correspond to the numbers in the slots by colour.
So would one of the podiums be at number 3, for example?
Yeah.
Well, then that wouldn't be totally random, would it? To put the plastic dice where it's missing a 3 on the podium that's 3?
No. I mean, it's a stretch. But...
Is that what Nick's?
I don't know. I can't make out whether Nick knows the answer.
Yeah, or is
and is
speculating.
being vague so that he wants us to solve it, or whether he himself doesn't actually have a full memory of it either.
We did look at all the podiums, didn't we? So we know that they didn't have anything weird about them.
What about the paintings? They're not
Oh,
treasures.
he has
are
a
they?
guide. Okay, so
Right.
I'm trying to be vaguish.
Thank you, Nick.
Yeah, cheers for it.
I mean, I appreciate it. I am rapidly getting to the point where
Yeah.
I no longer want vaguish.
Yes.
Yeah.
Answer.
Well, let's go
Okay.
look at the podiums and see.
Outside the. Oh no, sorry, that's not Nick.
Okay. The third slot is blue. So we could go, oh no, to the blue room, which is northeast, I think. And we could roll the plastic die and set it to 3 and put plastic die on podium.
Can you look at the podium though? Is there anything interesting about it?
I've looked at all of the podiums. There's nothing interesting about any of them.
I mean,
It says they have a flat top. That's they all say that. There's a plastic die on it. Get plastic die. Put anti-cube on podium. Oh, the anti-cube is now on the blue podium. Okay.
I mean, we could try putting the plastic die in
Oh.
the third slot.
We've done that.
Oh, did we?
Yeah. We tried that. Oh, we tried it in the yellow one, didn't we? Plastic die in third slot. I don't think the slots make any difference anymore.
And we tried putting it inside.
Nick says, I wanted to see if it was an interesting puzzle or just something you missed and we going to have to revisit every location for.
Yeah, and we're going to have to revisit every location.
And we're going, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, if you have the answer to this, Nick, just tell us what the answer is, because...
So we've got the 4 dice on the top, and we opened it, and there was a dice inside, and we've taken that plastic dice out, and we've tried to put something else inside.
I don't even know if Nick is trying to tell us that there is an extra puzzle to do with podiums. Or was it somewhere else that we were talking about Indiana Jones?
I remember the Indiana Jones thing. It was about putting something of the same weight
Yeah,
on to replace the treasure, wasn't it?
But I've got a feeling that was much earlier than the dice room.
Yeah, maybe.
But I can't for the life of me think where it was.
I mean, I'm sure it was here. Oh,
Oh, he says he thinks he's mistaken. Oh, we're all in it together then.
yeah, I think we've solved this puzzle.
The only thing I can think between now and next Monday, Chris, is you're going to spend a lot of time revisiting every single location and making sure we haven't missed a treasure.
Yeah.
Because I think that's what we need. One more treasure in the safe.
I think if I was designing this game, I'd make something you're already carrying when you start the game a treasure. Like the lamp.
Yeah. Can we go to a place where we can put the lamp in?
We're not in total darkness.
So the other thing is that
because if we're at the bank, we can put it in, and even if it's dark, it doesn't kill you. It's not like Zork. You don't just die if it's dark. A grue doesn't eat you.
We do know where there's some treasure that we haven't got in the graves.
There's not even a clue for that.
It is. It's on the box, though, isn't it? On the box, it says that one of the things that we will have.
No. But there isn't a hint for it. It's not in any of the hint questions. I just think I honestly I think that location is for the berries. That's all that location is. If digging up the graves was an important thing to do, there would definitely be a hint about it because it's flipping impossible to figure out.
The only other place I could think of digging was, do you remember when we went down into the well and we dug in the sand and we found the whatever the hell it was.
We found the boots.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there was lumps. I've done that again. I went down there specifically to use the spade to dig in the sand again, and yeah, you don't find anything new. I've dug pretty much everywhere. I've been around the whole map digging. Nada.
So are you going to try putting the lamp in now?
I'm going to try putting the lamp in.
I think that's a good plan.
I mean, there's also what else have we actually got?
Did you try putting the dress in?
Yeah, the dress was a treasure.
Yeah, in this save, this is our. Yeah, the dress is in. I mean, I haven't put the gloves or the wetsuit boots in, I don't think.
The loot?
I mean, the loot had a platinum plectrum, which I have put in, but I can't imagine the loot is. I mean, or in fact, I think I did try that, and it comes out again.
Chest?
What if we got some food? Where did that come from?
Hmm.
The
In
food.
the McCaw's cage, I think.
Eat the food, go to the toilet.
Okay. We can't get the lamp out of the rubbish bag.
Oh shit, we can't see anything.
You can't see a bag. So we can't. We can probably, yeah, I can walk around. Cave entrance, south. There's a door in our way. Okay, well, it's not the lamp.
Okay. Oh my goodness. We're really stuck.
Open safe.
I mean,
Can't see a safe.
Nick's struggling with the walkthrough, but I don't think one of us would struggle as much.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Okay. I mean,
I mean-
I'm just gonna figure out how to make some progress by next week. But
do you want to read it, or do you want one of us to read through it until we come across something we haven't done?
well, I know all the things that I've tried. So, but okay. Well, why don't I try literally everything that we found so far? Because maybe we just have missed a treasure. Maybe there is a treasure that we have just missed. Maybe it's our membership card. Maybe it's the swag bag itself. I don't know.
Yeah, try absolutely everything.
There's nothing in our bag, is there? In the swag bag?
The loot and the lamp are the only two things in the swag bag.
Okay, well, it's nearly 8:15.
Yeah. So, all right, guys. We're absolutely at our wits' end here.
Yeah.
I'm glad though. I guess if the honey and the safe are actually just red herrings, like we suggested they might be,
Yeah.
Yeah.
they're just there to bang our heads against. Which fuck me, we have. Then fair enough. I'm not. I'm glad that there isn't a solution that we've just missed.
Yeah.
But obviously, there must be a treasure that we just haven't figured out yet. So surely it can't be too hard to figure out what the final treasure is.
I wonder if there's a list online of all of the treasures,
Yeah.
Maybe.
just so that we can go through and go, yep.
Yeah, maybe.
Mm.
Okay, well, till next week.
Yeah.
Till next week. Oh, I'm
Till
in
then.
Iceland next week.
Well, you can still
I
join.
might- Yeah, I'll see if I can join.
They have internet in Iceland.
They do. I'm gonna be out in the middle of nowhere.
Have a great
I'm
time.
gonna try. I'll see if I can sign on. Mm.
All right. Cheers, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.